This is McCook's Mr. Bill. It is an honor to have you here. This last week we saw thousands of people stranded along the highways back east. Yeah, and they were in dire situations. Some of them had to stay there all night. Not a good thing, to say the least. Not a good thing. But one of the things the news wanted to report and say what a wonderful thing is that one of the semis got permission and opened the back of his truck, and he was handing out bread to people. I said loaves of bread to the people so they had something to eat while they were in their cars waiting to go on. A loaf of bread. You know, in 69 years that I've been living out here in southwest Nebraska, not once in all of that time did I or anyone I ever saw sit down and just eat a loaf of bread, or eat bread without something on it. Toast with butter, jelly, peanut butter, whatever, or a cheese sandwich, lunch meat sandwich, clear up to and including a hamburger sandwich, something of that nature. They always had something with the bread. Bread without anything is pretty, to say the least, unappealing to the taste buds. Bread. And what was also in the news report showing that people were in their cars and they had loaves of bread, and they were smiling and showing the loaves of bread that they had. But when they backed away from the car as they were ending the segment, they had, if not brand new cars, very new cars worth, well, probably $20,000 to $30,000 a car. $20,000 to $30,000 a car. And yet they couldn't have a package of M&Ms in there. They couldn't have some beef jerky just sitting off the side in the glove compartment box. Think about it. Just a little few dollars spent, and it would last a great length of time in the car without question, and yet you'd have a quick snack if you would need it, if you got in trouble, if things went wrong. And though the odds are very low, it's going to happen. Wouldn't it be nice to be prepared rather than to think you're going to have to hope somebody gives you a loaf of bread and you'll be chewing on a piece of bread? Better than nothing. At the same time, that's going to get awful dry too. Put a few bottles of water in there. Those old plastic bottles, I've had them in my rigs for as long as they've had them, a good 30 years, give or take. And not once did I ever have a plastic bottle ever bust on me. Oh, they'll freeze up. So how do you warm them up if you needed to warm them up, if they were already frozen so that you could have a drink? Well, there's different options, from candles, the simplest of the simple, on up to things like you take the Vaseline and the cotton and you get about a 4-minute burn out of that if you're lucky, 4-minute burn, and a bag of those, 100 of them costs $1. Why not? That's 400 minutes of burn time. Not that you'd want to burn it all at once. And to put it in safety things, you could do it everything from, you know, something small like this bad boy. This is a multi fuel type thing. It could burn alcohol or wood. It is a great little thing. It takes apart and folds up, but when it's extended, it looks like this critter. It could do anything you want, including burn either alcohol or the wood, or cotton balls down in there and put out some heat. If you're in a small contained area though, like a car, you'll want to keep your window at least 3 inches down on the downwind side of the car. A lot of things you want to do, a lot of things you'd like to do, and be prepared for, so that you don't have to eat a loaf of bread with nothing else. You guys have a good day.